All right. Hello, everybody. I know some people are going to be on live, so we're going to wait for a few minutes for them to join. But I'm Holly Tack, and I have a special guest today, Jewell Siebert. And today, hi, Jewell. We are going to be doing a tapping for money on this episode of Unicorn TV, episode 27, I believe. So I always forget what number it is. But we're going to be doing a tapping for money. So if you've ever felt like, you wish you had more money, or you're sick of saying I can't afford something, or, you just want to welcome abundance into your life in general, or basically just stop some of the negative mind chatter that you have about money, this is going to be for you. So as you join, let me know where you're joining from. But, I'm here in California and Jewell's in Austin, right? So we're like across the country joining in. Cool. So definitely one person. So that's good. I think I know who it is. Yeah, Amanda.
Hi, Amanda.
Cool. Hi, Amanda. Welcome. Let me know, Amanda, if you have any experience with tapping. I'm just curious because I never asked that actually. Just curious what our audience has experience with. Otherwise, I think we can probably get started because I want to keep it to a decent amount of time. So I was wondering, Jewell, if you would just give a little background on who you are, why do you know this, how do you know this, and what are the key points that we should know if we're tapping novices?
Awesome. So I am a coach, big surprise, and I do coaching and sweet. So I do energy healing as well, and one of the things I use is tapping, and I love it from Jack Canfield, and then I studied under a few other coaches. I'm hooked. So what it is, it's pressure technique. So puncture, where people stick needles along different energy points is kind of the same idea, but without the needles.
Got it. Okay.
Yeah, it's a lot less scary.
Yeah.
For me. I don't like needles.
Yeah.
But what it does is, as you tap on these points, it lowers, you can, when you think a negative thought or you have this fear come up and you'll start sweating, and so turn on your phone and do the things that, for example. So this helps lower this paralyzed. You can make decisions from a rational place instead of a place of fear, and it's awesome.
Awesome.
So you can move forward and really do great
Cool.
things.
Yeah. And so we're tapping about money is what we're planning for, but can you basically use this for anything that you want to work on or shift out of?
Every freaking thing you can think of. You can use it for cravings, addictions, phobias, stress, table doing our little calendar scrub, and I started stressing how are we going to make everything work? I'm like, time out. I just got to tap.
Yeah.
Awesome. Everything. You use it for everything. It's amazing. Anyone can do it.
Awesome. So
for someone, or you can do it for yourself.
Oh, okay. So I know once I got introduced to it, which I think was through you, I found a lot of videos. You had videos and I found other videos. There's an endless supply of videos if you want to do it for any kind of topic on YouTube, which is super cool.
Yeah.
So I like that. What else was I going to ask? What are some of the things that your clients have experienced after doing the tapping? like actual results.
Oh, this is cool.
Yeah.
I love this part. So one of my clients was in a sales slump.
Mm-hmm.
And she got into another slump, so we tapped, and that week she meant, which
Wow.
pretty cool.
Yeah.
But I've had, I had people get over fear of flying. I've had people stop procrastinating, start to raise their prices to a fair, over the fact that she couldn't have a business under it. We were able to fit, and then, you know, she could kind of make peace with it. And not that she did anything wrong, but, you know, sometimes we feel like we need to forgive ourselves for stuff. So she was able to kind of make peace with that.
Oh, awesome.
Yeah. That's so cool. And
yeah,
I use it in traffic. You can use it sitting in traffic when someone cuts you.
Wow. That's smart.
Yeah.
So I was wondering a question that's not related to tapping, but I think like your sound started to cut out a little bit. So like
did
in and out. Yeah. So I was wondering if you have like your most strong connection right now before we get into the real meat of the tapping.
Yeah. Yeah. In fact, I'm connected like directly. I'm not even Wi-Fiing in.
That's so weird. Maybe it's my
end
because maybe I somehow affect it. I should be good though. So I'm not sure why that's happening, but
every other thing off on my computer.
Yeah, same thing. Let me close the windows that I have, which is actually quite a few. So I guess so while I'm doing that, I think that we can go into the tapping soon. So maybe you can go over like the technique, the points, and like I know I have questions that I never asked. Like 2 questions that you want you to answer would be like, does it matter what side?
Nope.
And like, and do I need to say what you say out loud?
Oh,
okay.
Okay. If I recommend saying it out loud. See, you can use tapping in public. Like I've used it in meetings, and you know, I don't sit there at a meeting and say, this guy is a freaking idiot. Why am I, you know, but you can say it in your head and just tap on like the cry drop point.
Oh, cool.
You know, putting it that feels comfortable, and you can think it. But if you are able to say it aloud, like you're in a place where you can recommend it, because the act of speaking it, the more senses you can engage as you're doing it, the better.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool. That makes sense.
Too hard.
Yeah, you don't have to hit too hard.
There's no correlation between pressure and effects. So a light touch will do.
Perfect. Okay, so light touch, and what are the points that we're going to, or like, it's with 2 fingers, right? And like, what are the points that we're going to be like using?
Yeah, like the first point that we could do is the karate chop.
Okay.
I do it. I'm just saying, like, if you were to karate chop a wood,
it's like right here.
Okay.
Just
tap on here with your fingertips.
Cool.
The next point. Yeah. The next point. Your fingers to your ears, and you were to draw a line to the top of your head. That's the next point.
Okay.
Next, I always hit both of these. Oh, so one thing, some of these are on both sides. You could do either side, both sides, it doesn't matter. But I do both of these at the same time because you can do them both with one hand.
Okay. And by the eye, got it.
Next is under the eye on the orbital bone.
Okay.
Next is on the chin, and you want to do it like in a downward direction on the chin bone.
Cool.
Next, if you go to your collar a couple inches, and if you were to rub the point you want to tap. And the next is on.
Oh, yeah.
And then to where your bra strap is.
Yeah.
Other tapping points, like for phobias, you can use different ones in your finger. But these are the main ones I do.
Okay.
So
got it. That works. Cool. And then, so we should say it out loud if possible. Makes sense. We can do either side on those dual ones, just so you don't have to worry about like mirroring her perfectly. And then, yeah, those are the points. It's pretty much, I love how easy and like, how easy it is, you know, like it's so easy to pick up. So
totally.
And I love that this will be available as a recording. So if, you know, Amanda or whoever else is on, I know there's one other person, wants to watch it later, we can. If you ever need like that emergency pick-me-up of like, I'm feeling bad about my money, then you can come back. So that's cool.
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah,
absolutely.
So I'm going to go off the camera while you're doing it, and I'm just going to do it myself. But I figured it would be less distracting because I don't want to distract by me doing it all like funky. So even though there's like, no right or wrong really. But so
I want to say one more thing though before we start.
Okay.
You don't want to filter emotions that come up because it's normal for you to like start feeling really crappy before you start feeling really better. And we start off by saying some negative things because you want to pull the negative out. And I know this sounds weird to have power my brain space, right? But with you bring it up so that we're going to say whatever. If I say it with you, switch it, that's fine. Make it work for you. But allow yourself to feel the negative emotions. You may cry. It's cool. Since we're doing the group's energy and it's really powerful. And just if it's good, that's it releasing.
Okay. So don't be afraid if you get emotional.
Allow it to happen.
Or you emote in some way.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Cool. All right. I'm going to put you on highlight.
Awesome. Okay.
Follow along.
So what we're going to do is we're going to set our intention for this tapping because I like to set an intention for everything. Sitting down, you can cross ankle over take your fingers, your hands out, thumbs facing up. Turn down and put your right hand, your left hand, interlace your fingers. Am I still going? Interlace your fingers and wrap them around and rest them on your chest. See me do that one more time. Thumbs up, flip in, right over left, interlace your fingers, and twist them in, set them in your chest. And close your eyes. And take a deep breath in and out and in, out. Start to clear away those thoughts that we're not worthy to receive our money or that and we're going to change our relationship with money and we're going to change our relationship with ourselves so that so right now what I'd like you to do is think about all the money you need to make ends meet. Lack that you're experiencing in your life, fears or doubts to bring it in. Whatever else, money and just let it come up. to 10, 10 being the highest, assign that negative feeling a number just for your reference. And when you're ready, you can open your eyes, uncross everything, and we're going to get started. So we start karate chops. And I meant to do this before we went into the intention, but that's fine. Is because some people are what's known as being psychologically reversed. And you can muscle test to see if you are, but since you can't put yourself into it, you can only take yourself out of it. It's easy to do this. And is that you will flip it. You'll hear something positive, but so anytime you do a tapping, or I like to do a type of stuff, it's like my 30 and count, maybe that was 35. It felt good. So now we're gonna start. So I am so stressed about money. I'm worried. I never have enough money. It's a mess to me consistently. And when it does come, I can't hold on to it. It comes just as quickly as it goes. I don't make, and I sure hold on to it. And that really sucks. I'm working so hard. But I've gotten my wheels. I feel like a failure. And I don't see any way out of this mess. Other people make money. Other people have lots of money. And what I have is lots of debt. I be successful? Why can't I be like other people? It's depressing. And I feel nauseous even thinking about it right now. And it's really exhausting to keep up this confident front. Like when inside, bye. Sometimes I don't know how I'll even make it to the end of the month. My stomach. Deeper and deeper in debt. Having the money come in consistently. I feel hopeless. And like nothing I do. And I feel angry with myself. And I feel embarrassed. Because I have nobody to blame but myself. I feel hopeless. nothing I do will make a difference. It's so freaking frustrating. Other people, money. Other people are successful. I want to be organized. I want to have it all together. But there's a part of me that believes to be successful, that I'm not worthy of great success because I'm not good enough. I'm not savvy enough, not pushy enough. I don't have it all together. I don't know enough. And so I don't deserve money coming in spent to all. So struggle is what I do. And even though I want money, there is a part of me I'm afraid to receive. I'm afraid to hold on to it. Big thing. It's intimidating. I mean, how messed up? I'm afraid of the thing I want. But maybe another way is possible. Possible. I'd like to believe another way is possible. So maybe I can create a new relationship with money. Make it my friend. Woohoo! Buddy. We're moving a little quickly here, eh? I mean, this isn't some Tinder hookup. We have a history, and it's not all that pretty. We can start off acquaintances. Discover a soulmate who are meant forever. Me and my and me. My soulmate. Create a new relationship with myself. I can create a new understanding of what I deserve. Decide what's good enough. Because I'd like to feel like I'm good enough. And when I really think, I'm pretty darn smart. And I'm a good person. I care about others. I work so freaking hard. Isn't that enough? It is if I say it is. So what if I don't have it all together? So what if I still have doubts and fears and these blocks? So what? A really good job at what I do. And yes, sometimes I fail. But sometimes I do. And I get to decide. So right now I have a choice. I can continue to sit in my fears, doubts, and stay stuck. And I can, but I don't more. I have these and these doubts. And it's not quite friendship with money. I choose to take responsibility for my life. I choose to have a love relationship with money. A relationship. Nasty. Oh. What? Oh, this is live. A relationship where we are around each other all the time, and money can't help but be around me all the time. Because I am good enough. I do know enough. And I deserve to be restated for these amazing that I am, because I am making a difference. I'm making a difference. I'm making a difference. And for that, make and for my big fat pocketbook. So I deserve a love affair with money so much. I am worth. I choose to take bold action in the face of my fears. Money is coming to me right now. It comes every day with ease. Because I'm worth it. And I am sharing these gifts every day to remain in abundance. Sometimes it's a little scary, but that's okay. It's okay to be scared, even though I keep find me, and I will service this. I hold on to what works for me. Money works for me. Money. And money works for me. I have a love affair with money. I'm a money magnet. I'm so comfortable, confident in moving forward. Money comes to me with grace and ease. Instantly. From the universe. And I all the universe. Tap, take it. And out. Close your eyes. And as you inhale, imagine bright head flowing down through your body, down, washing away any last bits of negativity, any residuals that are holding on, flowing down into one light. Continue to breathe. Watch the light growing brighter and acting like a magnet to bring in the money. It's shining into the world and magnetizing money back in. One more deep breath in. The ground. And when you're ready, you can
cool. Let's see. All right.
Awesome. Some water. So good for you.
Yeah. It's good after doing stuff like that, right?
Yeah, absolutely. It is an energy clearing, so it's important to stay hydrated. Man, I'm sweating from it. Here.
You froze for a minute. Okay.
Oh, am I back?
Yeah.
Okay.
So that was awesome. I think that there may have been it was cutting out a little bit, and I think it was cutting out here and there. But I was able to follow along. Oh. I know. I was like, what do you do? Okay. It's live. You're like, So I was thinking, maybe you could, and Amanda, if you're still on, let us know how that was, besides maybe a possible sound issue. But let us know how you feel. I know that I personally, I went in with my number, whatever, being like a 6, I think is what I said. And I definitely feel like lower. And like, I even had like a couple like really hopeful, like positive thoughts about my business come into my head while I was doing it. So I'm like, great, I'll take it. So I definitely feel like a shift. So we'll see what happens in the coming couple, days, but it was awesome. So yeah, let us know, Amanda. I think you're the one still on, or whoever's still on, if it's not Amanda, how that was for you. We would love to hear. In the meantime, I don't want to keep you too much longer because I usually keep these shorter. So tell us a little bit about like what you offer and like how we can find you and all of that.
Yeah. So I offer boom, Amanda. That's awesome. You are a money magnet.
Look at that. I can show it on the screen. So awesome. Great.
I offer one-on-one coaching services, but I also offer one-on-one tapping sessions.
So with the one-on-one tapping, it's like you can tailor it to exactly the person, what they are believing or whatever. Okay, that was a yes. I think it might cut out, but
yeah.
Okay. Cool.
Yeah, together one or whatever you got.
Okay, that's like really helpful if you know you have some certain beliefs that keep coming up. Do you have like a way for them to like a freebie or anything that you want to give away?
Yes, I'd love to. I have 5 steps to triple your productivity.
Awesome.
And overwhelm video, and Actually, Holly, it's the one I sent you.
The tapping for overwhelm video, right?
Yeah.
And then is the money one a part of that, or is that like something we could share in case like
too.
The recording might be like, if it's harder to listen to, they can listen to that other one.
Yeah, totally. Right. I'll get the link for that too.
Okay.
The money.
Cool. So I'm going to put those in the description for you viewers to check out, but definitely the tapping, like obviously great combo, productivity tips and tapping for overwhelm. And then we'll get you the money recording somehow too, if you want to watch that and you want one that might not be skipping. If ours skipped, I don't know for sure, I'll have to watch it later, but if it did pause or whatever during it, then you can check out that recorded one. Cool. Anything else you want to, any parting words besides drink water?
Drink water. No, I just want to thank everyone. Obviously time is our most precious resource. So I hope this was, and I really appreciate it. If you have any questions,
they can send you a message too, right? Like,
I'm on Facebook.
Cool. We're all on Facebook, man.
Obviously, I'm on Facebook.
Yeah, you couldn't be doing this right now if you weren't. So. Okay. So, cool. So I think we'll cut off now, you guys. But thank you, whoever watches the recording, all of that. Appreciate you for being here, Jewell, and for bringing this to the audience. Super awesome. And I'm going to be sharing all that stuff in the description of the video. If you want more tapping from Jewell, that is how to get it. Awesome. All right. Bye, Jewell. Thank you again. And have a good evening. Bye. And bye,
Thank
Amanda.
You.
Bye, anyone that watches the recording. We will talk later. Bye.
Bye.